The Amulet of Rome, Chapter 1. The riddle of Gaul. Lucius awoke with a headache, as if a minotaur had danced on his skull. The tent reeked of sweat, old wine, and Gaius socks, which could scare a hydra. "Juno, save me," he muttered, rolling from his straw bed, stalks pricking like wasps. Outside, chaos, legionaries sharpening swords, horses snorting, a tuneless flute wailing like a dying cat. Lucius stretched, muscles taut under his worn tunic. Short but strong, his scars told stories, one from a Gallic axe, another from a tavern brawl with a senator. His thoughts drifted to Rome. The steam of bathhouses, fresh bread at the forum, wine tasting of nectar. "Gaius, I dreamed of Rome," he said, rubbing his eyes. "Warm baths, women who don't smell like sheep." Gaius, frying bacon that sizzled, laughed. "Dreams, eh? The centurion wants us at the ruin." The Gallic temple was overgrown with ivy, its pillars carved with snakes and stars. Lucius felt history's weight, as if druid spirits whispered. Centurion Marcus sacrificed a dove to Mars, blood dripping like a vow. "Stay sharp," he growled, his face like a statue. Lucius grinned. "Marcus, you look like you swallowed a lemon." "Smile, we're hunting treasure." His comrades chuckled, but Marcus' glare was a dagger. Lucius slipped away, curious. He found a hidden door, and with a creak it opened. A gust carried the scent of earth and metal. Inside, a chest gleamed. Gold coins, jewels, an amulet pulsing green. "Holy Jupiter," he whispered, heart pounding. But the floor gave way, a trap. He fell, grabbing the edge, the amulet burning in his hand. Visions flooded his mind. A treasure in Rome's catacombs, a cult, a prophecy about a soldier's fate. Gaius pulled him up. "This isn't ordinary treasure," Lucius said, breathless. "It's fate." The march back began, but shadows moved in the forest. Lucius felt the amulet's warmth, fear gnawing. Still, he joked. "If this is a curse, maybe I'll wake up as a Gallic hen, picture me clucking in a toga." Chapter 2. The road to Rome. The roads to Rome were dusty, lined with vineyards that made Lucius sigh. "Vines, like kissing Venus," he said. Gaius snorted. "Last time you drank, you called yourself Apollo and danced naked." Lucius grinned. "Better than your snoring like a bear that ate beans." The amulet warmed his belt, its power whispering secrets. Lucius wondered, glory or curse? Night fell and bandits attacked. Lucius drew his sword, adrenaline surging. "Come on, you fur-trousered fools. I've fought worse, my aunt's soup." Blood sprayed, torches flickered, his jests echoed. A captive revealed that druids hunted the amulet, linked to a treasure in Rome. Lucius' heart raced with fear and excitement. The journey was steeped in Roman customs, offerings to Mercury for safe travel, memories of Subura's festivals where wine flowed and Bacchus was honored. In a town, Lucius tried charming a woman, but she threw a basket at him. "You're like a Roman god, full of hot air," she laughed. Shadows followed them, the amulet glowing. Chapter 3. Secrets of the brothel. Rome welcomed them with chaos, streets packed with carts, the scent of bread and sewers, shouts from the forum. Lucius felt at home, but the amulet demanded caution. "First, we celebrate," he said. "Venus garden for research," Gaius laughed. "Research for your heart." The brothel was Roman decadence, red lanterns, lyre music, courtesans in tunics revealing more than they hid. Lucius felt the wine's warmth, the scent of perfume, his heart pounding. He flirted with Flavia, her eyes like the Tiber. "You're Aphrodite," he said. "And you're a liar," she teased. He joked about his scars. This one, a battle, that one. A chicken with attitude. In a private room, her skin was silk, her kiss honeyed wine. But the amulet glowed, and Flavia revealed, "I'm a druid spy." Lucius, naked, wrestled her. "Not now, darling." "I'm researching." He threw a vase, tripped over clothes. Flavia fled, leaving a tattoo matching the amulet. "Gaius, brothels are traps," he laughed, but fear gnawed. Chapter 4. Shadows of the catacombs. Rome's catacombs were a labyrinth of darkness, bones lining the walls, the stench of mold choking. Lucius felt the cold like a blade. "Perfect for treasure," he said. "Or rat food." Torches flickered, symbols led to a chamber with gold and a prophecy. A soldier would save or doom the empire. Druids attacked, daggers flashing. Lucius swung his sword. "Come on, you hooded ghosts. I've seen worse in the bathhouse." Blood splattered, he was wounded, Visions of Rome in flames tormented him. The treasure was a trap to topple the emperor. Lucius' mind raced, hero or ruin. Chapter 5. The fate of the empire. The Forum Romanum was an arena of marble and power, pillars like gods, the crowd surging like the Tiber. Lucius led his men to the emperor, but a conspiracy was uncovered. Druids had infiltrated the Senate to spark rebellion. Lucius recalled Subura's streets, where he dreamed of glory and bathhouse gossip about senators' schemes. Roman customs framed the scene. Senators in togas, offerings to Jupiter on the Capitol, the legion's discipline. Battle erupted in the Forum, swords against daggers, blood on marble floors. Lucius fought, his gladius flashing. For Rome. And better wine, he shouted, his voice echoing. His thoughts spun, just a man from Subura, yet he'd protect the empire. A dagger grazed his arm, pain sharp, but he laughed. My mother hits harder. Flavia appeared, leading the Druids, her eyes heavy with sorrow. You betrayed me, Lucius said, sword raised, but your kiss was worth it. She attacked, falling in his arms. The treasure was a lie, she whispered. The rebellion was the goal. Lucius felt emptiness, love, duty, betrayal. The tide turned when the emperor arrived with praetorians. Lucius' final charge crushed the Druids. The Forum fell silent, blood dripping from pillars. Augustus rewarded him with gold, but Lucius' thoughts lingered on Flavia and the fallen. Rome was saved, but at what cost? He joked, if I get a statue, make it smile, Rome needs laughter. Epilogue. Lucius became a legend, but remained Subura's son, joking in taverns. I saved Rome with a sword and a quip. He never married Livia, living for wine and freedom. Rome flourished, and Lucius' legacy was simple. Courage and humor can defeat the gods' curses.